Hi everybody, Mindy here with the report on the live EA trial that I'm doing for the MetaTrader 4 Auto Trading EA. Today is week 6, day 4, and what we see is, again, another relatively disappointing day today. We closed 11 trades in the EA today. There's 12 closed trades here, but that's because this top one in the EUR AUD is a fixer trade that I did. So what happened was I did a fixer trade so that I could get out of an EUR AUD hedged set, and then I'll show you what happened. Sure enough, I got a new hedge today in the EUR AUD. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and use the fixer that I had earlier in the day before the new hedge showed up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this fixer to close the new hedge in the Euro USD that happened today. I waited actually until the video to do this process so that you could see what I do. But we actually made $57 on the fixer. So I have more than enough money to buy my way out of this hedged set. So I have a negative $33, I have a positive $7, and then in the swap fee now, because it is after 4 o'clock, I have $1.10 in swap fee on 1/2 of the hedge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add profit stops. Well, they're not profit stops. One of them will be a profit stop, one will be a stop loss to both of these two trades. And that way, one or the other of the trades will have an opportunity to get better. And it might and it might not. They might both stop out right away. And if they do, that's okay, because I've already made enough money to buy my way out of both of them. But if one side or the other side does get better, meaning less negative in the case of the trade that's currently negative, or more positive in the case of the trade that is positive, then that will essentially mean that it'll be just less, less of a loss in what I'm going to take on the ugly side of the fix for the hedged set, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now so you can see how I do it. And all I'm going to do is click on both of these trades, and when I click on them, the box comes up to put in a stop, and I'm going to actually knock the stop down about a pip. Now this is the buy side, so this I'm actually putting a profit stop on, and then this other side of the trade I'm going to add a stop on it, and I'm going to try to give the trade a little bit of a chance to work. So I'm going to move the stop loss. This is, oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong side of the trade here. I'm going to add a stop here, but I am going to put it about a pip higher to give this trade a chance to maybe move into a less negative situation. Now, it really does not matter at all if these trades get better or not, because I have already bought my way out of them with this fixer. But I'll sit here for a few minutes and see if the market, is going to start moving one way or the other to allow one or the other of these trades to improve. And if it does, then as that trade improves, I will start moving the stop on that trade to protect either more profit in the case of the trade that's profitable, or less negative in the case of the trade that is negative. So back to our account history. We if you subtract out the $57 that I made in the fixer, we see that we really only made about $30 today in the other trades that happened. And then when you account for the fact that we did get 2 new hedges, one in EUR in USD CAD and the other in EUR AUD, then, it really was, again, not a very good day for the EA. The poor EA has not had a good day yet this week, and it's kind of sad. Okay, 1/2 of this hedge set did just close a minute ago. And so now what I'll do on the other side of the hedge is I will go ahead and start adjusting the profit stop. So let's see, this is the buy side. So when I adjust the profit stop, I'll be moving the profit stop up, and I think I'll move it up to about there. And I'll also add a profit target on this trade, and I might as well add a profit target that will make the trade close at, maybe a nice profit at 155.00. Now, from the point where the trade went in, that will mean that this trade, if it hits the profit target before it hits the stop, it will be worth about 40 pips. Now, that'd be nice too, because that would just be extra benefit, in the hedged set. And that would mean that we would have actually bought our way out of the negative trade twice, once with the fixer and again with the positive side of the hedge set. I don't know if it'll get to the profit target before it gets stopped out or not, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens. But back to the account history, the EA really just didn't have another great day today. So that makes 4 not so great trading days in a row this week. Very, very disappointing week for the EA. So other than that, there's really not much to say. The 2 new hedges did show up in both the demo and the live account, and actually in the demo account it got 3 new hedges today. It got a hedge in AUD/JPY that the live account did not pick up. So the live account did a little bit better than the demo, because the live account only got 2 new hedges today. So that really is the report for today. There's just not much left to say. A very disappointing week so far this week. The negative P&L at the moment is very wide, because it is just shortly after 4 o'clock. And so, this negative PL is right now about $700 higher than it had been showing all day. And, it's just because we're at that time of the day when all of the spreads on all of these trades is very, very wide. And so, anyway, it is what it is. So I'll end the update on that note, that hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Now, if you would like information about the way that I trade, go to my website, www.mindyyost.com. Also, I would like to invite you to register for my Forex Summer School program, which will be beginning on Sunday evening, this coming Sunday evening. And so you can find more information about that on my website as well. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good evening, everybody, and happy trading. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.